Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're doing a review tutorial and swatches of BH Cosmetics Low Key Love You palette, okay? This is one of the ones that doesn't have the curse words. We will be moving on to those ones because those ones are my jam. I saw those color stores, I'm like, oh, these ones, it's the curse words for me. I'm not gonna lie, that's what drew me in at first. When I saw that, I was like, I'm here for the curse words, okay? I don't know. Everybody to each their own, whether you curse or not. I honestly do curse, and I curse a lot. More than I should, maybe, in real life. Versus here on YouTube, I have to keep it rated PG, like 13, around there, you know? They don't allow you to say certain words. You'll get demonetized and all that stuff. And eventually that does start to matter if you want to be able to do something with this platform. I don't know. That's the way I look at it. But originally, I'm here for the makeup, okay? I'm not here for all that other stuff. All that other stuff gets you in trouble with the demonetization. So, the palette comes like this. It does have that whole thing that when you're flipping it open, it's right side up, the words. But yet, when you have it like this, the normal way you would, you know, open it and close it, it's upside down. Let me tell you guys that yesterday, while I was trying to like pose for a snap, you know, just to get my little picture for my videos, tell me why my dumb butt was doing this the whole time. And this dang thing was upside down. Like, what is that? Y'all, my dumb butt was really posing for those pictures, and I didn't even notice the stupid thing was upside down. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. Everything's fuzzy. I mean, obviously I can see my face and I can see my lips moving, but like everything else, everybody looks like fuzzy, just blobs of blur going back and forth. Because I have astigmatism. I can't see from far away. And it was so dumb, I swear. But I will tell you guys that this is one of the palettes that have really bold type of reds and oranges in here. It does have like this little shimmer, and it has like a light transition type of brownish shade. Then it has this little vanilla peachy type of tone. I like the whole idea of it, behind it, what they did, how they created it. The mirror is like a pretty good size mirror. You can pretty much see your face in it. Maybe not your entire bottom to top to bottom face, but you can see your face. Now the back just says Low Key Love You 9-color shadow palette. Don't be afraid to catch feelings with Low Key Love You warm and fuzzy shades in vibrant peaches and neutrals. They give you butterflies. Let the warming look of love wash over you with ultra pigmented mattes, a high shine shimmers that are truly bae status. It is extra clean, you guys. It's vegan and cruelty free, just so you guys know. There are 3 shimmers and the rest are all mattes. I used all the shimmers because, like, I can't say no to shimmers. But I'm going to start the swatches. I'm going to start right here in the corner, and I'm going to go clear across each row till we get to the end of this palette, okay? So the first one is called Maybe Baby. Oh, you guys get it? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Y'all, I like being silly, okay? Just don't judge me. And then this is just a matte type of peachy tone. Like I said, it's like a nude peach. Now that I'm looking at it, it's super light. I probably would not use that. Maybe as a transition shade, and even then I'm thinking that it might not show up on my skin tone. I mean, it might, but then it might not. I don't know. Next we have DTR. This is super pastel. Like, yeah, I would never wear this. Not in my whole life would I ever wear this. This is 3 swatches already. I mean, it's obviously, it has pigmentation, it has color to it. I know a lot of people like to put a really good primer on, and they pat it on, and it just stands out. I'm just not a matte type of that type of tone. If it was that color and it was a shimmer, I'd be here for it. But it's a matte, and it's that color, and I don't gravitate towards mattes that are like light vanilla and stuff like that. Like, it's not my jam. Next you have Bae, and Bae is just this really dark red wine type of matte color. I used that one today. I used that out right here. Just, you guys see that little wing right there, and down here, that's where I put it. Next we have my fave, and this is an orange type of matte. I didn't get to use this today. This would have been such a beautiful color to use. Look at that. Ooh, it's like a coral orange. Very intense. Catching Feelings. This is a red matte. This one does feel on the drier end, and I used this one today. This is like a perfect Santa Claus intense red. Now, I'm going to guess and say that this is going to leave so much staining. It's ridiculous. I have it down here, and I have not taken off this makeup, so I wouldn't know 100% to tell you. I'm just going to take a guess and say, yeah, it's going to stain the heck out of my eyes. The one from yesterday did leave some type of staining, like above the lid, but it wasn't that bad, you know? Next, you have No Status. No Status is such a beautiful, taupey kind of champagne shimmer. And it's so buttery smooth. I use that one today as my inner corner highlight. And it's so pretty. I'm hoping you guys can see it. It kind of looks like it's mescaling in with my my actual skin tone, right? But that's it. Look how intense and blinding it is. Pretty much all the shimmers in here are blinding except for the next one. The next one is called 143. This one's like a peach tone shimmer. It is more of like a delicate formula, and you do have a little bit of fallout, but it's not that bad. I did notice that I had to apply it on more than once to be able to get that intensity. And it does die down some. So right now you're going to see it as like this intense, super peachy tone type of shimmer, right? But then on my eye, it looks like a little died down. It doesn't look as intense as it did earlier. It definitely shows up as like a pinky peach type of shimmer. But still, it's still beautiful. Next, we have Crush. And Crush is just like this super gold bronze type of metallic shimmer. Again, it's super buttery smooth. It just goes on like butter, you guys. And like I said, I used all those 3 of those shimmers. I had no dang shame. I was like, I'm using it. We're using this. Lastly, we have Currently Casual. This is such a beautiful deep tone type of red. I would consider it like a rust red. It is on the drier end. It does show up somewhat patchy right here on this corner. I can tell a little bit, but I had no problem. So it might be swatches versus eye performance, okay? Just FYI. I like to say it because, you know, just in case someone says, well, I experienced this patchy shadow and you said it wasn't patchy or something like that. So those are all the tones, you guys. Hopefully this helped you guys out to decide if you want this palette for yourself. I honestly recommend it. I think it's cute. I love these little color stories. So far I've only done 2. This is my second video. So I already did Optimistic AF. This is Low Key I Love You. Y'all can totally leave a comment down below to vote for the next one, because I will be doing another one tomorrow. And just remember that each palette will get its own separate video, including the brushes. And I also do videos in Spanish and in English. I upload the videos in English first. A couple hours later, I upload the Spanish ones, okay? Just FYI, so nobody forgets. If you're new here, that way you know, okay? This is how we do it here. Other than that, I'm going to let you guys go. If you guys want to see how I created this look today, then just stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so for my first color, I went in with Currently Casual. And this is just like a, I would call it like a russet red. Yeah, it's like a russet red orangey tone type of matte. And that's the one you guys are going to see me use as my transition shade, okay? Now I'm going to go in with this shade called 143. It is a very peachy type of tone of shimmer. I'm going to apply it to this part of my eye, like about the half, you know, the first half of this part of the eye, because this is a different tone right here, and that's a different tone. So just this general area of my eye, I'm going to apply it with my finger, okay? Now I'm going to take Crush right here, and Crush is just a very bronzy gold type of shimmer. And I'm going to apply it to this part of my eye right here, just like halfway and right here in this corner, right? I'm going to use my finger exact the same way I applied that first one. It's the exact same. It saves so many brushes, okay? I don't have to wash brushes. So that's basically what you guys can see me do. Now I'm going to take the shade Bay right here, and Bay is just a very dark, like brown red. It's really dark. And I'm going to apply it right here in this corner and then down here, okay? You guys are going to see me do the exact same thing. I'm putting it into like a little corner right there. Same thing on this side, okay? Now I'm going to use Catching Feelings, and this is just a very bright Christmassy red. I'm going to take it and apply it down here, basically blending into that deeper tone red that I already have on my eye. And that's what you guys are going to see me do, okay? Finally, for my inner corner highlight, I went in with No Status right here. It's a very, I want to call it like a champagne, almost like a taupe. It's so pretty on the eye. It gives a definitely more champagne than taupe on the eye. And I'm just going to pat it in there using my... Actually, I went in with a brush. And then I went in with my finger. So, I did use the smoke brush from this collection. And that's what you guys need to me do. You guys see me put it in there with my brush. And then I'm going to put it in my finger because I just prefer my finger for some reason. Okay? So that's pretty much it for the eye look, you guys. Let me go put some black in my waterline and some mascara, and I'll be right back to give you guys a close-up, okay? So this is the finished eye look today, you guys. Hopefully you guys like it. I am loving these tones. They're very, very pretty, very pigmented in your face. Definitely not for those people that don't like bold colors like this, because I feel like they're so pigmented that it's just, it's here, right? I'm here, look at me type of tones. So let me get back out of this, and then I'll be right back to give you guys my final thoughts on this palette. So I'm back, you guys. I want to say that I really like this palette. It's really pretty. Definitely not for the shy type. If you're not the type to like bold in your face type of color, you're not going to really like this type of palette, because the reds in here did not come to play, you guys. Did not come to play at all. They're super pigmented, super intense. Even the one that I use for my transition shade, like if you don't like that type of in-your-face color, then definitely don't go for this type of palette. I love that they did add like some neutrals in there for you guys. So they have like maybe Baby. That would be a perfect subtle transition shade for someone who doesn't like bold looks like the one I just did, you know. If you want to just add maybe a slight neutral and then a little bit of color into it, then yeah, it gives you that option. You have those options. I don't like this light shade because it's like a light peachy vanilla type of shade. You already know I don't go for those type of shades, but I love that they added that in there because there's a little bit something for everyone, because I know a lot of you guys like that type of shade to highlight underneath your eyebrow or just to set your primer from your eye. I understand a lot of you guys like that. There's also 3 shimmers. I used every single dang shimmer in here because I don't care if it's got a shimmer or if it's got a glitter. I need to use it like now, okay? I like shimmers and glitters. I don't know. But the tones in here I really love. If it was up to me, honestly, I would probably take out this one really. And then I would have added another darker, deeper brown. This is the darkest shade in here. And I would have loved to see maybe like a dark maroon brown, if not a black. That's the only thing. I had that same problem with the yesterday's palette, the Optimistic AF. That one did have a darker, like deep orange type of reddish brown, but that was the deepest shade in there. And I was like, wow, I know one of the palettes has a black in there. I can't remember for the life of me which palette it is, but one of them has a black. And I'm like, wow, they couldn't add like a dark black, almost brown black, something like that, just to give you more options. That's all I'm saying. It's not a bad palette. It's super cute. Like I said, I love this palette. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.